Absolute Radio is where you can hear Prince, Mumford and Sons,
I will wait for you,
and The Killers.
Can you read my mind?
Absolute Radio
Where real music matters.
Absolute Radio
is
the home of rock and roll football. Barclays Premier League football commentary every Saturday afternoon.
Here they come, here they come. Here they come. Come by. Come by. Come by. Come by.
Iain Lee.
Absolute Radio.
2 more shows, then I go away for a week. So come on, kids. Yeah, make the most of it while it's here. Tonight, I thought we'd carry on the iPod roulette. I had a lot of fun with that last night, and I've come up with a few cunning twists, well, an extra rule. So if you want to play iPod roulette, you have your iPod, you set it to shuffle, I set mine to shuffle, and we see whose songs are the best. 0330 123 1215. I feel we need a new judge as well, because Eloise was the judge last night, and I was thinking on the way home, she's got a really crap taste in music, so of course she's not going to like the cool stuff, the avant-garde stuff that I'm into, so we might audition for a referee as well. 0330 123 1215. I've got this is the audio cassette. Well, it's the case. The cassette's in my Walkman. I spent 20 quid on a Walkman, right, from Amazon, and I thought I'd get one of those super swish, slim, metallic ones, because it's 2011 now, right? So Walkmans have got to be, you know, like a fiver. I spent 20 quid, a cassette Sony Walkman. I got the crappiest little lightweight plasticky thing ever. I couldn't believe it. If I'd have had that at school, I would have got beaten up for having a rubbish Walkman. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I have cassette of... It's probably the second radio show I ever did on my own. I don't even remember doing this one. I remember doing the first one on Christmas Day, 1997... But I don't remember doing this one. And not a lot happens in it. It's me basically giving time checks, announcing the records, and teasing up to something that I forget to do. And doing stupid voice. It's awful. I may play some of it later on if you would like to hear that. God knows why. But it kind of got me thinking as well about your first job. What was your first job? If there's something vaguely interesting in that, we can pursue that route. And also, I went to the cinema tonight and I saw the excellent... And this is where I disagree with Jimmy, the film reviewer. The excellent Super 8. Fantastic film. Brilliant. But it just cost me so much money. Yes, I did spend £9 on pick and mix. Yes, I did. And it was mainly cola bottles, the variety of cola bottles, although I did have some milk bottles. And at one point, I knocked them over on the cinema floor. I thought, I spent so much money on this, I'm not let... And so I scooped them back. The cinema floor has got to be one of the dirtiest places in the world, isn't it? It's got to be one of that. And I was eating sweeties off it. So the sweets cost £9. The ticket cost me £12.60 to go and see. And I'm sort of thinking, well, for that much money, I might as well just buy the DVD when it comes out. Do you know what I mean? I can watch it whenever I want and get the bonus feed, director's commentary. It was a lot of money, and yes, I know that the movies advertise with us. Fantastic. Go and buy them on DVD, okay? And, you know, of course, go to the cinema and support this. But do we really need the cinema? And the problem with the cinema as well, right, is they charge that much money for tickets, and then they still show a load of adverts. How much money do you want, cinema? How much money do you want? 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. Let's try and find the most expensive and the cheapest cinema in the country as well. Maybe we can do that. We can find a place where we can all go and save cash, big cash prizes. 0330 123 1215. I was going to wear my braces tonight. I got them. They came. They're gorgeous. They're beautiful with black buckles. They're only 3 pins. They're not 4 pins, unfortunately. Never mind. I tried them on at home last night. I think I can carry this bad boy off. I think I can make the braces work. I'm tall, I'm kind of slimish. They look stylish, Cary Grant-ish. But I bottled out of wearing them tonight. And I might not wear them tomorrow, because straight after tomorrow's show I'm going to the airport. So, I'm going to the airport. So, 0330 123 1215. The cinema, do we need it? Your first ever job, iPod roulette, and anything else that you want to phone up about, to be honest. It's one of those shows. I don't really care. 0330 123 1215. Here's Kate Bush. Someone's just tweeted me saying they've been to see the new In-Betweeners movie. I have it on good authority. I've not seen it, but there is a very, very fleeting, tiny passing reference to me in there. Oh, yes. I know people in high places. Tiny little reference to me in the In-Betweeners. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow, someone died? Has Elvis died? The phones have gone mental this evening. I don't quite know why. Let's dive in and get on with this rubbish, shall we? Let's go to Tim. Hello, Tim.
Hi, how you doing? You all right?
Tim, what can I do for you, sir?
Cinema.
Yes.
Ian.
Yes.
Did it cost you, how much you say, 12 quid?
£12.60 to go into the cinema. And by the way, everyone queuing outside the cinema is an idiot. There was a queue about half a mile long outside because they sell tickets outside. I walked straight past that. There's a little machine in there where you can buy tickets. There was no one there.
Yeah. Well, the ones I go to, you can either go to the box office where everyone queues, or if you go to like the vendor places where you buy ice cream and everything from, there's no queues there. It's just you just go and walk up straight.
I went and I had before the I treated myself before the cinema. I had a Burger King veggie bean burger and fries. Went to the pictures, cost me £12.60. Spent £9 on pick and mix. I did have I had a lot of cola bottles. One of my prides in life is being able to fill that pick and mix. And also, I was feeling cocky. I was stood there in the queue eating the pick and mix before I'd even paid for it. And I bought myself a cup of tea, and I went in the pictures, and I sat there, I thought, I've spent about 25 quid on this. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
You've got to do what I do. Well, firstly, you've got to buy a season ticket. Which is £14 a month.
Right.
So it's only like £3 more. So you can go as many times as you like.
Whoa!
Sometimes
You can go to you buy a season ticket for £14 a month, and you can go as many times as you want?
Yeah. I sometimes go, like, if we've got a Saturday nothing on, I'll go, me and my brother go see 3 films
that
in
is
one day.
Mental!
Mental, innit? Also, you take a man bag with you, and you bring in your own ice cream or snacks or whatever, and you bring in your coffee from McDonald's.
No.
And it's nowhere near the amount you pay.
You're not allowed to do... I know people who have been thrown out of the cinema for doing that. You're not allowed to do that.
Now, it depends who's on the door.
Right.
I mean, sometimes you can get straight in, and sometimes you have to down your boiling hot McDonald's coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm never very good at confrontation, so the thought of trying to smuggle food past a security man or a teenager who's checking your tickets fills me with fear. I couldn't do it, Tim.
But your statement, though, about the fact that who needs cinema, it is so much better to watch it at the cinema, as long as you've got a good one. I mean, these ones with the stadium seating and everything are really, really nice, like the Cineworlds and stuff.
Yeah.
I just hate the showcases and things like that. I think they're awful.
I don't know... I mean, I was in a good cinema, but I'm just sat there thinking there are a load of people. I do like watching a film, like at 2:30 in the afternoon when it's only me in there. That's nice. But the cinema was packed. Tiny little cinema, it was packed. I thought, I'm not bonding with these people. The people in front of me are annoying me. The couple next to me were getting right on my nerves. And it just... I didn't enjoy it, Tim. I got nothing. The seats were a little bit cramped, so I couldn't stretch out. I couldn't take my shoes off. Couldn't go pause it and go and have a poo if I wanted to. And the whole thing, it just made me think, I've paid 25 quid to watch a film, but not really enjoy myself.
It's probably, A, obviously, 25 quid's a lot. But B, in London, I suppose, living in London is always going to be quite full.
Yeah. Always. Tim, listen, thank you very much for that. Let's go to Claire. Hello, Claire.
Hiya.
Hiya, Claire. How's Phil?
He's fine, thank you.
Excellent stuff. You see, you didn't think I'd remember, did you?
No. I knew from last time around.
Aye, nice. Aye, right good that one. It's right good that, my man. Anyway, Claire, what can I do for thee?
You were on about your cassette players, your radio cassette players. I
bought. Well, it's not even a radio. It's just a Walkman. And yes, it does have LED battery indicator and mega bass, but that's about it.
Yeah, I remember my first one, what I got for Christmas, and it was a Sony Walkman. It was about £38, and it looked like a brick, and I've still got it now, and it's still working.
Wonderful.
And weighs a ton as well. And my cassette, what I always have in is Extreme, and that, the pornography album.
Saying I love you, not the words I want to hear from you.
Yeah, that's it.
I remember it was. I was just starting to learn the guitar when that song came out, and if you could play that on the guitar, girls were well impressed, and they wouldn't snog you, but they would get off with your mate. So that.
I think that's a class song and Wholehearted as well.
I think it's a good song. I think all of their other stuff is a little bit tosh. Is that right?
Yeah, it is tosh.
Yeah. But that's a good song. It's a classic.
I quite use the word pants as well, but
yeah. Exactly.
But that live, that is a good song.
Okay, all right, calm down, Claire, calm down. So, do you still use your iPod there, your Walkman then?
Yeah, because I've got speakers for it.
You've got speakers for it.
I'll play it in the bath and put it on. Well, just put it on and it still works. So, yeah.
Well,
and he was on about as well when you were in the cinema taking your own food, and I remember going to see the Aristocats when I was a kid with my mum.
Oh yeah, that's my little boy's favourite film. That.
And we went, me and my mum, my brother, and my cousin, and we took 2 full shopping bags full of food.
Well, you used to be able to do that in the old days.
But when you were saying before, it just made me laugh because that's what you did, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. You would do, but now they're like, it's like trying to smuggle gold out of Fort Knox. They oh no, I'm sorry, you can't take that in there. No, you can't take that in. So you've got to be dead careful.
Well, you obviously don't live in Yorkshire now to smuggle things in then, do you?
Exactly. Do you know what? You've got me there. I don't live in Yorkshire. I don't live in Yorkshire at all, and that's got to be the problem. Claire, thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Ta-ta, 0330 12... Oh, bye-bye. 0330 123 1215. I'm really aware now, I'm consciously trying not to do the voice that I did on this radio show that I did. I wonder if I can play some of this from that lead. So if I get the computer over here, if I plug this into the computer, this should work, shouldn't it? There's the headphone socket. So this is what I sounded like. I mean, you probably think I sound the same. I don't know. Let me find it. Hang on a second. There we go. Okay, let's get this booted up. Here we go. Drizzly day today in Milton Keynes and North Bucks. The temperature reaching a high of 8 degrees Celsius. This is FM 103 Horizon. My name's Ian McCartney. Hello, how are you? You may normally know me as Ian in Black Thunder. Today... Oh, that doesn't work. There we go. And it's going to be crazy. We've got some good stuff going on. I want your best chat-up lines, the best chat-up lines you've ever... That's not a bad topic, actually. Best chat-up lines. Yeah, well, you can give us a call on that. Best chat-up lines. I like that. I'll be phoning up direct inquiries. And also, I didn't phone up direct inquiries. This chat was shouting in a cinema. I love you, Jerry. I love you. All that's coming up later on, but before that, we've got Coolio and Gangsters Paradise. Yeah, but before that, we've got Coolio and Gangsters Paradise. What an idiot.
The radio station you have on at the moment is called
Peter, Rob, we'll be with you in a second. He sounds silly when he does, doesn't he? Hey, ay. Oh, Rob, Peter and Zulu come to you in a second, but Jamie was here first. Let's go to Jamie. Hello, Jamie.
Good evening.
Jamie, what can I do for thee?
It's going to sound a bit weird, but I'm ringing for some advice.
Doesn't sound weird at all. I'm excellent at giving advice. You have come to the right place. I'm sort of like Jeremy Kyle, but without being so aggressive.
Sorry, it's nothing that desperate.
And as much as of a knob. Yes.
Basically, I'm considering emigrating.
Oh.
To America.
Ah, yeah.
But I haven't got the slightest clue where to start. I've got money in the bank, and I was just,
This is good. Okay, I need a few questions. How old are you?
I'm 24.
24. You got any sort of close family here, like girlfriend, wife, parents?
I've got parents. I'm staying with my parents at the moment.
Okay. And why do you want to go to America?
Just because it's nice.
Have you ever been?
Yeah, I've been once before and fell in love with it.
You can't decide you're going to live in a country because you've been there once before, can you?
Yeah, you can.
Where did you go?
California.
Okay, big place. Whereabouts in California?
San Francisco.
San Francisco. Oh, in that case, you can fall in love with it because San Francisco's awesome.
And I watched the Planet of the Apes film last week.
Oh, yeah. And it's always set there. It's set in there, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I think they've managed to kill most of those apes now, so it is safe to go back to San Francisco. But I love San Francisco. It's an awesome place. Don't go to LA because it's hideous.
No.
But you don't want to live in San Francisco.
I consider it, but it's a little bit expensive, I think.
But everywhere's quite expensive in America, unless you go sort of somewhere out of the way. I've always kind of wanted to go to sort of Denver or something. Is Denver? I say that. Is Denver like the countryside? I don't know. Like where there's hills. Colorado, I'd like to go to because of the song by John Denver. That's it. Colorado Rocky Mountain High.
Oh, the Rockies.
Yeah. So would you want town or country?
Probably town. Yeah, a big city.
Well, why don't you? Okay. Well, I don't really know what to suggest.
Well, this is the thing. You see, I've done my research online, and it just looks incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
With visas and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't really have a career set out.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
They don't care. You can get a visa as long as you've got money in the bank and you're not a bum, which means a different thing over there. I found out the hard way. You'll be able to. You'll get in there easy.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not so sure.
Have you got any qualifications?
I've got a degree,
in,
but it's not the greatest degrees, to be honest.
What's it in?
Psychology.
Oh no, they love all that stuff over there. They totally love all that nonsense. They believe it in everything. So you want to know? You want to know
what I want to do, to be honest.
Well, no, but don't tell them that though. Just I want to be a shrink. Have you got any drug convictions?
Nope.
Ever been a member of the Nazi Party?
No.
Then you're in. You're in. Okay, listen. So you want to know where to go, basically, yeah?
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay. 0330 123 1215. Jamie is 24. He wants to go and move to the States. Where should he go? Jamie, keep listening. One of these one of the listeners will come up with an idea.
That would be fantastic.
Cheers, my dears.
Thank you.
There we go. It's exciting, isn't it? I very, very nearly emigrated to Japan. Very, very nearly did. But, never gonna. Okay, let's go to Zulu first. Yes, Zulu.
Hi there. I'm just on to ask about I want to complain about 3D cinema.
Please do complain about 3D cinema, because I'm totally on your side.
It's really expensive, man. It's no good.
I went and saw Captain America last week, which is so-so, but I had to watch it in 3D. It was nearly 17 quid.
Oh, I can beat that.
Go on.
Myself, my partner, my 2 children, £47.
Sorry, what? You actually made a film or something? That's how much it cost to go to the pictures?
Yeah, I was 3D with the glasses and prime time, Shrek.
Oh, man.
I was greeting. I was crying, man.
And it doesn't add anything to the pictures. It's all 3D is a total rip-off by Hollywood just to try and make a bit of extra cash out of us
Definitely,
suckers.
Man. Total pants.
Hopefully they'll I think Hollywood is learning its lesson and will slowly stop making those awful films in 3D.
Oh, definitely. But see, to be honest, I was on to ask you about something else.
Yeah,
is that right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard them before. It's a wee Australian band, comedy band, Axis of Awesome.
Right.
But I think they're really good.
Well,
I think they're up your street.
Axes of Awesome. Who are they? What are they? What is it?
Oh, they're amazing. They're a comedy band.
Yeah.
And it's like a 4-chord song. They can do every song ever made with 4 chords.
Really?
Oh,
No, I tell you what,
check it out.
I'm stalling a bit because someone has sent me a link to an Australian band that they said they might like, and I wonder if this is...
Amazing.
No, it isn't.
Honestly, check it out.
Okay, hang on. Is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Right,
It's 4-chord song. Amazing. You'll love it, Ian.
But what are they called?
Axis of Awesome.
Axis of Awesome. Okay. Now listen, for some reason my computer has gone very, very crazy, and every time I type the letter A, the number 2 comes up. It just makes it a pain.
Lee.
Axis of Awesome, 4 chords. Okay.
That's it.
Okay, well, let's have a listen.
Recognise this?
Yeah, it's Don't Stop Believing by Journey.
Great song.
Yeah, but there's a few more. Listen.
My life is brilliant. My love is pure. I saw an angel. Of this I'm sure. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. No one can get in the way of what I'm feeling. Since the way you left me, I'm not pretending. No love, no hope, no glory, no happy ending. Thanks you a few for thought. Now I'm more lonely than before, but that's okay. People killing, people dying, children hurt, women crying. If you practice what you preach, you can turn the other cheek. 'Cause you were amazing, and we did amazing things. If I could, then I would. Oh girl, wherever you will go, don't let the days go by. So tell me why should I let you go? 'Cause we are gonna be forever, you and me.
Where I go, I just don't know. I gotta take it slow.
Say you're gonna stay. Now I need to know it.
And I want a TV embrace.
And she will be loved. Yeah, she will be loved. Oh, I can't live with or without you. Whenever I fall at your feet, you let your tears.
Am I not pretty enough? Is my heart too broken? When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner.
I'm starting with the man in the mirror.
Can you feel the love tonight?
I come from a land down under.
Once a jolly swagman can't buy a billabong.
Do I cry too much? Am I too outspoken?
Take on me.
Take on me.
Take me on.
Take on me.
I'll be gone in a day. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone.
Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you.
There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I know she's playing with me. Well, that's okay, 'cause I got no self-esteem. Oh, way, oh, yeah.
It's alright to tell me what you think about me. I won't try to argue or hold it against you.
It's too late to apologize. It's too late.
Take your canvas bags. Take your canvas bags. Take your canvas bags to the supermarket. Take your canvas bags. Nothing's right, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed. Lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see I'm more than a bird. I'm more than a plane. I'm a bird plane. I'm a bird plane. A motherfucking bird plane.
You didn't tell me there was a swear in it.
I did. I just said, watch out, there's a bit of swearing coming up.
I don't that one, don't worry.
Well done. I told you
Doesn't
that.
that seem peculiar? 'Cause everyone wants a little more. It's something I do remember to never go.
That was.
That's all it.
Zulu, can I just say,
Sorry.
I think I managed to dump that swear. If that swear wasn't dumped, you have my humblest and most sincerest of apologies. If I let that go, you will hear it on the podcast. I don't think it went out on the air. If someone could send me an email and let me know either way whether I've still got a job. Zulu, that was amazing.
Oh, it's great.
It's
They're at Edinburgh
brilliant,
just
huh?
now, man.
It's brilliant.
They're at the Fringe.
Aren't they playing at the Fringe now? Are they?
They're there until the 20th of August, man.
All right, I'm going to try and get them on the show. I'm going to do all I can to try and get them on the show.
Please.
Oh, blimey,
Please.
I've got to phone Tom Price and the Hanson boys. Zulu, I've got to go.
Right.
Ta-ta! Can someone let me know if that swear got out? Because I could be in terrible trouble if it did. If it did, you have my sincerest apologies. It was never our intention to let that get on the air. And if it didn't, you can hear it on the podcast.
The Driving People.
Absolute Radio.
We haven't got time for that. Very rarely I kind of have too much in the show, and we've got too much. I've forgotten to call Tom Price. We've got the Hanson, my wedding guys coming on after 12. We've got Peter and Jerry and Rob and Max. I've not forgotten you at all, but I've got to phone Tom Price up because we were supposed to phone him ages ago instead. The swear didn't go out, by the way, and it was a bad swear. It wasn't the worst, but it was probably the second worst. If you want to hear it, download the podcast because that doesn't dump the swears. Let's now Tom Price is in Edinburgh, which has the worst phone reception in the world. So let's see. Tom Price, of course, star of Torchwood, and is an excellent stand-up comedian. I'm hoping he'll become my new best friend. That's what we're aiming for here with this. Pick up the phone, Tom. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. We've not spoken to Eloise yet. This is an awful, awful shambles. We've not spoken to you yet, Eloise. I apologise. It's been a shambles this evening. It's all my fault. Tom!
Hello, this is Tom's phone. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you just as soon as...
Well, maybe he doesn't recognise the number.
When you've left your message, just hang up, or for more options, press 1 at any time.
Price, Lee, yes. Now, I was going to phone you about 11:30, but we were listening to a 4-chord song, and so didn't. It's now 11:45, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of calls and maybe give you a call back in a few minutes. Is that all right? I hope that's okay. Tom, really sorry, because I want you to be my new best friend. Okay, thanks very much. We'll call him, remind me to call him in 5 minutes. Let's go to Peter in Harrow. Yes, Peter?
Hello, Ian. How are you going?
Peter, what can I do for thee?
I was just going to talk about cinemas.
Yeah,
and
go on.
how stupidly expensive they are.
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
Because, I mean, when I go with my friends, and you need like £20 to go now.
Per person, at least.
Yeah, and there's all these money problems, and they're charging that much.
Cinemas should be like... I can't see why it would cost you any more than £6 maximum to buy a ticket.
Exactly.
£6, £6, and you should be able to take your own food in so you can take packed lunch, take your sandwiches in. Beautiful! That's what they should be doing. But yes, look, we're all like sheep. The cinema this evening was absolutely packed. They must have made £1 million from that one screening of bloomin' Super 8, which is a great film. But you know when this... Oh, yeah, the first weekend it took $46 million. Yeah, because it's like $23 million a ticket. That's why.
Exactly. And do you have any time for a game of the iPod Shuffle then?
Oh, you want to play the iPod Roulette?
Yes.
Let's go to... Well, yes, I do. But, Eloise, I cannot have you as the judge this time.
That's fine.
Good. We will be playing against each other.
I don't want to be the judge.
Well, no, you're a very poor judge.
No, I was a good judge.
No, because you have very poor taste in music. And
I don't. You're a poor player.
Okay.
Straight man. He's a poor straight man.
Thank you, Rob. That was not necessary. Rob, you have called in because you would like to put yourself forward as the judge for iPod Roulette.
Well, in the 90s, the Britpop era, I was there. I got Let Loose's album, Right Said Fred's, and Tool Limpton's third album, The Real Thing, so who better? I had my finger on the pulse.
Okay. Now, listen, Rob's decision is final, Peter. Can we live with that?
Yes, that's very fine.
Okay, I've come up with a new... Have I got my iPod? Oh, hang on a minute. Hey! All that, and I might not have my iPod. Stay with me. Bear with me. All right, calm down. I have got it, yes. Okay, I've come up with a new rule, Peter.
Okay.
The new rule is you are allowed to jump once, okay? So that means if something really bad comes up, you're allowed to go jump. And then you can move on to that. You're only allowed to do it once. And bear in mind, of course, that something worse may come up.
Yeah.
Something worse may come up. Peter, how many songs have you got on your iPod?
About 1,000.
Okay, I've got 22,030.
Okay, so you might have a bigger selection.
Yeah, which means it worked against me yesterday. It worked against me because I did very poorly. Okay, I tell you what, Peter, just to settle you in, I'm going to go first. It's a brand new shuffle. I'm hitting shuffle now. Let's see what the first song is. Takes a while. First song to come up on the iPod Shuffle is... It's the Pizzicato 5! Here we go! No, it's not one of their best. It's Christmas Carol, isn't it? In Japanese, isn't it? It's not one of their best. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go straight in with a jump.
Okay.
I'm using my jump straight away. Oh, nuts!
Short dialogue 1. Key phrase.
It's learn Japanese.
Oh, you served an ace here.
The title is...
生ビールを2つお願いします。
Short dialogue. 2 beers, please. Okay. Peter, can you beat 2 draft beers, please, from the Japanese for Busy People CD? What's your first shuffle?
It is The Speed of Sound by Coldplay.
Oh, dear.
I should have stuck with my first one. It's Coldplay. Oh, come on. Brave man, Peter. Very brave man to admit that that's what the song was. We go over to our judge, Rob Bonet. Is it asking for 2 draft beers in Japanese, or is it Coldplay?
It's the Japanese. I'm sorry, Peter. Come on.
That's fair enough.
You're in a man's world now, son.
Peter, it's you can go first this time. Don't forget, you have 1 jump left. I have no jump.
Okay.
It's good, isn't it? James O'Brien said I could have this as well, so it's mine now. There we
It's
go.
Be Somebody by The Enemy.
Well, let's hear it.
Ooh, that's not bad. Is it?
Okay. So very low quality. Okay, let's see what my next one is. Here we go. Hang on a second. I need to finish the Japanese. Hang on.
すみません。
Yeah. Okay. Hang on.
松コースを2つ。
Here we go.
But I want to thank you for coming out and helping me get through my Cafe Days selection.
Jeff Buckley, live monologue. Cafe Days. It's only 13 seconds long. That was it. Very poor shuffles on my part so far.
We'll go with Peter on the basis that song's on the telly for football, so therefore it's widely recognised.
Okay, the next one's come up already. I think I could be on a losing streak here. I wish I'd saved my jump. Here we go. I've never heard this. This is Portishead and Wandering Star.
Oh dear.
Jeez, I really... Portishead, okay. Right, go on, let's hear yours, Pete.
2005 period in life.
Let's hear yours, Pete.
Yours are always the same songs.
What do you mean mine were always...
Pizzicato 5 or whatever they're called, and Portishead. They were last night.
I didn't have any Portishead last night. It was someone else.
did.
That was someone else.
No.
I didn't have Portishead.
You did have
I didn't.
Portishead.
Anyway, Peter's having a go.
I think I'm going to skip this one, Ian.
He's using his jump. What was it, Peter?
It was Juggling Blues by Pink Floyd.
Okay. Oh.
Wise choice.
He's a bit of a progger, isn't he? A little bit of a progger. Okay, go on. What the? Bees. What is it, Peter? We can't hear.
It's Price of Gasoline by Block Party.
Robert, you got your work cut out here, mate.
I'm going to toss a coin.
They're both rubbish.
Heads for Ian, tails for Peter.
Go on.
It's tails!
What?
It's tails.
Oh, so Peter won?
Sorry,
Quality.
Peter, but your music
I know they
section.
were. No, these were like the worst.
Yeah,
yeah.
God. Where's your right said Fred, son?
Peter, listen, congratulations, well done. Rob, are you in a rush to get anywhere?
No.
Okay,
I'm
can you stay there till after 12 and we'll do another one? Oh, I've just done that. I've got to phone up. Tom Price has just texted me saying that he's ready, so we can call Tom Price now. If you want to play the iPod Shuffle with Rob as the referee, 0330 123 1215. We'll have another round of that after 12. Very, very, very exciting.
Tom Price speaking.
Iain Lee speaking.
Oh, wow. Is it really you?
Is it really you? Can you prove it? Tell me something that only you and I would know.
You had baby sick on your shirt last time I saw you.
Yes, it's Tom Price. Hey, listen, man, I'm sorry that we were late calling you. We were playing iPod Roulette and listening to a funny song.
Okay, what was the song? Can you tell me?
It was by I've forgotten who it was by already. It was by these Australians, and it was 65 songs in 4 chords, all using 4 chords. It's very funny.
That's a lot of royalties you're going to have to pay out now.
Oh, nuts!
You didn't think of that, did you?
No, I didn't consider that. Tom Price, you're live from the Edinburgh Festival.
No way.
Totally way. How's it going?
It's going really well. It's great.
Are people coming to see you?
I am managing to get real-life humans in a room, which in Edinburgh, that's most of the battle. So what if they don't laugh? So what if they sit and sweat? So what if they leave, Ian? They're there.
They've paid their money, Tom. They've paid their money. They don't get it back.
They've paid their money, and in most instances, they've paid the full price, and that's all that matters.
Have you had the dreaded Scotsman or the list in yet?
I have had the list. You know, I've got to tell you something, Ian. This is pretty big.
Yeah.
4 stars on the list.
4 stars in the list. That's awesome, man.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
Obviously, it's the Scotsman that really counts, but that's awesome. No, 4 stars is brilliant again. Well done. Congratulations.
Thanks, sweet cheeks. It's been a wonderful thing, you know. It's been so splendid. I finally arriven.
You've arrived?
Arrived,
Sir Tom.
Nothing from the Scotsman as yet.
No.
I'll obviously let you know as soon as they arrive.
Yeah,
But
do let me know, because they're normally quite miserable.
Well, it's often this Kate Copstick lady who is now, of course, famous on telly as being the new... Yeah,
of course it's her. I forgot. Yes, Copstick.
Yeah, very judgy, very judgy. Lovely. Obviously, I have to say she's lovely in case she's listening. You never know.
No.
But you know, it's got to be a tough one. But also, I know you haven't asked me. 4 stars in the Metro. Yeah. Hello.
I used up all of my congratulations on the 4 stars in the list.
Yeah, I know. You've only got so much as a fellow performer.
Give me your favourite sentence. And I know you've memorised these reviews. Give us the best bit.
It's his face that's the star. And a joy to behold.
A joy to behold. That's going on all the posters from now on, isn't it? A joy to behold.
It's going on the posters in my bedroom. That's where it's going.
You can't pay for quotes like that. That's awesome.
No, you can actually.
Can you pay for quotes like that? That's interesting.
Yeah.
So you're doing. Let's do the business. Where are you and when are you, Tom?
Okay, I'm on a venue called the Pleasance, the Pleasance Courtyard, and I'm on at 9:45.
Oh.
Yeah, 12 more shows to go.
Are you getting a lot of booze? 12 more, really? I suppose we're halfway through.
Yeah, we are halfway through. Are you coming up or not, Ian Lee?
No, I'm not. I'm going to Greece on Friday.
Mind you, speaking to me now, you must feel like you're sort of here.
Yeah, I do. I can smell the hops. Hey,
are you starting to smell hops? I can genuinely smell hops
yeah, of
right
course.
now.
I can smell the hops and the disappointment of not copping off with a girl. That was my last Edinburgh 12 years ago. There are I've heard rumours that from Lisa Thomas, in fact, that there's been a lot of looting while you've been away. You have an excellent alibi, but that all of the TVs and trainers that were nicked in London are being sold at the Edinburgh Festival. Is that true?
I couldn't possibly comment, but I am currently on a run.
Good lad, well done. You don't know where it's from. It's not your fault.
It was quite frightening. I phoned my wife last week on the night of when it was really kicking off, and it was 1 a.m. and she was sort of in tears because she lives in Hackney, and the Tesco's 100 yards from our house was on fire. And I said, "Hey, I got 4 stars in the list." Yeah, which was a bad thing to say to her at that point. She barely congratulated me. It was horrific. So we've not spoken. We've not spoken for a while, but, you know.
Well, I like your wife. I think she's the sensible one out of the two of you.
She makes sense. She makes the most sense.
She makes the most sense.
Yeah.
So it's going well. Are you exhausted? Have you peaked? Are you?
Yeah. Well, I had my day off yesterday, and I remember what it was like to be in bed before midnight. I genuinely have not been to bed before midnight, nor have I been to bed sober for nearly 3 weeks now.
Yeah, man.
It's when in Rome, it's just been crazy. But,
you're going to need to get your rectum. What's that? Colonic irrigation. You'll need some of that. That will clear you out.
Yeah, it's going to be 90% better if I'm brutally honest.
Jesus.
Oh God.
Horrible. Has anyone famous come to see your show?
That's a really good question. No, but I did have years ago when I. Oh, hello.
Hello. Sorry, that was me. Yes, go on. Yes. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, go on.
Are you phoning someone else?
We're phoning your wife.
You'll speak to more than me. I did a couple of years ago. I did a show here 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Matt Lucas was there.
Wow.
Yeah, in the front row, and I didn't know he was gay. And he was sitting with his boyfriend and later husband at the time.
Yeah.
And they were sort of canoodling in the front row, and it was really distracting because I was trying to do this really serious play and thinking, I didn't know Matt Lucas was gay the whole time.
How could you not know Matt Lucas was gay? He's one of the gayest men in the world. I remember years and years ago, 12 years ago, I was doing a show with Mackenzie, and Mackenzie, it was probably about 13 years ago. Mackenzie was on, and I was sort of sat in the hallway getting ready to do my next bit, and was looking a bit bored.
What were you doing? Stand-up, or were you doing...
Sort of stand-up. He was doing characters, and I was sort of doing a little bit of stand-up. It was a shambles. And I was sort of sitting there feeling dejected because my bit was going very badly and his bit was going wonderfully well, as it always does. And this guy sort of came up to me and went, "Is it all right if we just go in?" I said, "Yeah, of course you can." I went, "That's Bob Mortimer. Blimey!" And this was when Vic and Bob were still very, very at the peak of their powers, and it was, wow. I died terribly.
It's off-putting. It's off-putting. I don't want them there. I don't want them there. A friend of mine had Ronnie Corbett in her show today. That's got to be a distraction.
I couldn't do it.
Sitting there in his little high stool, how are you supposed to concentrate?
Tom, listen, it's lovely to talk to you. You're at the Pleasance Courtyard, 9:45.
Yes.
Yes. And you're not flying, are you? You've got a team of people that go out and fly.
I've got delightful students who fly wonderfully every day.
Students.
Wonderfully.
Students, brilliant, nice one.
I'll do anything for coffee.
Well, listen,
anything, Ian. I mean anything.
Tom, go off and do some shots and take some drugs and have a bomb.
More.
Take some more drugs and have a lovely time. And I'll speak to you when you get back.
I love you so much and I miss you. Hi, London. I miss London. Bye, London.
London misses you, Tom. Ta-ta!
Bye then. Thank you. Bye.
Absolute Radio is our name.
Absolute Radio.
At Orange, we know that if you want to run a successful business, you do things differently. You don't...
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11.
OK, Jerry, Anthony, Rob, Max, stay there. 0330 123 1215 if you want to play iPod roulette. We're also going to speak to the Hanson at my wedding guys in about 10-15 minutes or so. All that after Shannon. Jerry! Yes, Jerry?
Oh, Christ.
Oh, what's wrong? Oh, blimey.
I'm allowed to speak. You caught me unaware.
I caught you unaware. I caught you towards the end of the charlatans.
Almost had my worst nightmare this morning.
What was your worst nightmare?
2 carers, females, washing me.
Oh, hello. You did you? Little Jerry woke up, did he?
I had to think of Jessica Fletcher dead quick.
Oh, see, that would be worse. For me, that would send the flagpole right up the mast or whatever.
It's a nightmare. It's the worst thing that can ever happen.
Well, you know what? In the great scheme of things, Jerry, they've seen it all, haven't they? They've seen it all.
Yeah, but don't want to poke their eye out.
No, well, steady on now. Come on, now. Let's not scare the children. What can I do for you, Jerry?
I used to be on the radio.
What do you mean you used to be? You are now.
No, I had my own show at Keele.
All right, doing what?
Presenting.
Yeah, you say that, though, but was it anywhere near as good as this? Hang on, listen. Oh, hang on. Hang on a minute, here we go. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, I've knackered the bloody computer that I was going to...
Has it chewed?
The tape has chewed. What's gone in there? It was working a minute ago.
See, kids miss that nowadays.
Here we go.
Nice, I like them. Pulp.
This is me from 1997.
Can I help you?
Hang on.
It's the new sound of FM 103 Horizon with a difference is today's best.
I couldn't do it.
Mix. That was Pulp, and they're good. I've got Celebrity Posse and...
I couldn't do it. I couldn't even say the links then.
Well, mine are on YouTube.
Oh, really? Well, I don't worry, Jerry. I shan't be bothering to look for them.
They're excellent.
I bet they are. Jerry, I'm going to move on because I'm running way, way behind. I've got to phone up the Hanson boys in a minute. Max.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, Max, in New York City.
Indeed. I'm listening to you on satellite radio.
Oh, yes. Hello, satellite radio. Thank you for that.
And I'm referring to the guy I called earlier with regards to moving to the US.
Oh, yeah, he wants to go and live in America. He's 24. 24, OK, and he wants to go to live the States, but he doesn't really know where to go.
Well, I'm in New York, so, New York's great for me, great city.
Yeah.
It's only 6 hours from England.
Yeah.
But as far as the immigration goes, my advice to the young man would be to just get a ticket, come over here, and when he gets here, apply for either a student visa or something.
Yeah.
That would be my advice.
And that'll keep him in, will it? You don't have to worry about green cards and stuff like that to start with. You can get in there for like 3 or 6 months or something like that.
I think you can stay for 6 months because you don't need a visa to come to the US. But if he applies for a visa to be a student, whatever, then he can get a 2-year visa, and then he can just play the game and eventually work towards green card.
There we go, you see.
That's the way to do it.
How long have you been there, Max?
Oh, I've been here 14 years. I did it the hard way. I got married to an American.
Oh, really?
It was the hard way.
Are you still married to the American?
No, I'm not.
Wait, was it a fake marriage?
No, not at all. Not
okay.
at all.
Okay.
I was over here. Truthfully, I'm not a big lover of America.
No.
But I've got 2 sons now, so I've stayed here. And I just became a citizen 2 months ago.
Right, okay. You've got that weird kind of Davy Jones transatlantic accent where you sort of sound English, but you say some things in sort of an American way.
You know what? I get crucified when I go back home.
As you should do, you traitor to your own accent. You are, yes.
But you know what? But I can't win because when I come back to the US, all my American friends say, "You've been back to England," because my English accent is still.
Yeah, well, Max, listen, it's a terrible line. We're losing you. Thank you very much for that advice. Do call again.
I will do. And enjoy the show. Keep up the good work.
Well, I will try and start the good work at some point. I don't quite know when. Let's just quickly go. Rob?
Hello?
Could you say hello to line 14 for me, please?
What up, line 14? Big up yourself.
Is that me?
Why hadn't you answered my text?
I didn't have any credit at that time.
Oh, I see. Well, text me, Rob. We'll meet up. Text him. Nothing. It's like being back at school.
So what hotel are you at then?
What, at the moment?
Yeah.
Where am I at the moment? I'm in a Premier Inn, and I'm somewhere over in Essex way. But I'm down a certain place tomorrow. I'm very close to you tomorrow night.
Where are you now?
Essex?
Yeah, where in Essex? Essex is a big county.
Just off the Blackwell Tunnel area, literally just in there. Is it West Thurrock?
Okay then, alright, yeah, probably.
It's £8 for an adult DVD on the telly video.
Do you have internet?
Yeah, £3. Guess what I've gone for?
Yeah, I think that's cheaper than the
Much cheaper, 4 hours, get what I want.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, it's good. I'm good. So what are
free
you doing
tomorrow?
What's that?
Are you free tomorrow?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Why?
Oh. I'm going to come and say hello.
Alright then, okay.
Don't force yourself, Vinny. It's alright, you know what I mean?
Where do you want to meet up then?
We'll find a public toilet or something, mate.
What, like George Michael did?
I'll give you a ring and we'll go, yeah.
Okay then. All right.
You know where I work. I'll text you where I work and then we'll work out if it's close to you.
All right then.
Yeah, it'll be crazy like The Hangover.
Yeah, I'm going to watch the new In Between film on Friday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fancy that. That's good. I bet there's some ladies with no tops on in that.
The thing, do you know any websites where you can watch it free?
No. I'm sure Ian does. Did you sneak your camera in today?
No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't.
Do you know he wants me to watch this kind of penis concert or something?
With you, with his arm round you, going, do you like that, Vinny? Hey?
Yeah, he told me it's at Leicester Square at September 12th. So he wants me to go there with him.
Are you going to go?
I reluctantly said yes. I have to.
You're going to take your alarm with you, aren't you, Vinny?
Yeah. Eloise is coming with us as well, though, I think.
And then you throw your car keys in a glass bowl?
It may be, yes.
She could dress up like Fergie.
Yeah. The thing about Fergie is, you know she's good in bed.
Photographs and fancy tricks to get your kicks at 66. It thinks of all the lips that it licks and all the girls that it's gone.
Thinking now via Facebook.
Alright then.
I just got it through there, mate. It's quite easy to get older. So yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Yes, so.
Are we back on air now?
Hello. So you were saying, Vinny, that Ian keeps trying to touch you?
Yeah, he keeps trying to touch me, but I tried to push him off, but he's not giving up.
You need to keep that whistle. Just blow that whistle whenever he comes in.
Hey! You two,
What?
Vinny, you're the one that's always trying to touch me.
No, you're the one who's pinching me.
Why are you both hanging on the line as though this was some chat line from the late 80s? What's going on?
Well, we thought we might try it.
You're paying for us to talk, is it?
We're trying to boost your show.
Yeah.
How are you boosting my show by talking while the records are playing?
Well, you were saying about the best chat-up lines ever earlier. Vinny's been telling me all his.
Oh, you go on. Go on, Rob. What are Vinny's best chat-up lines?
Vinny, tell him what your best chat-up lines are.
So you see a fella in the bar, you go up to him, what do you say, Vinny?
Grab your coat, you're pulled.
Grab your coat, you're pulled.
Yeah.
And does that work, Vinny? They go home with you, does he?
No.
Oh, okay. How's your mum, Vinny? Is she all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tell her I'm sorry about that not having enough money last time, but I'll pay her double next time. Is that all right?
What's that for?
Oh, she does a bit of polishing for me.
Yeah, right. Okay. How's your wife?
He asked how your wife was, Ian.
Yeah, she's good, thank you, Vinny. She's very good, thank you.
I heard you had a baby.
Yeah, almost 2 years ago now. Yeah, almost 2 years ago.
That's just around the same time I came around your house, didn't I?
Yeah, you're right. You came around the house about the same time we had the baby. What's the implication?
I'm just saying.
Send you into the shop.
Say
a couple of bottles.
What are you saying, Vinny?
That I came around your house 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And
Oh, hang on a moment. The
that's
baby's
around
born
the
2
time-
years, and you're implying that the baby could be yours, because you know that it takes a little bit longer than 5 minutes for a baby to be born. It takes about 9 months, Vinny.
I thought it might have been conceived then.
How old are you, Vinny?
23.
23? Yeah, because I bumped into your mum almost, not quite 24 years ago.
only he's insinuating he's your dad.
Yeah, in case you hadn't picked up on that, yes, that's what I'm incinerating.
Oh, okay.
So could you
But
call
you're
me?
not-
Could you call me Dad from now on?
No.
Bit of respect, young man. Otherwise, I'll slap your legs.
Yeah, I'll punch you back then.
Well, I'll ground you. I'll grind you. No, that's it. I'll grind you.
Yeah, and then you're going to start touching me up as well, isn't it?
In your dreams. Well, Vinny, as always, it's lovely to talk to you.
I'm going to ring Childline.
The radio station you have on at the moment is called
Absolute Radio.
You've got a busy life, which is why Autoglass will work around you to repair your chick windscreen.
I'm in such a shambles tonight. I'm supposed to phone up the guys from Hanson at my wedding, and I've completely lost their phone number. So, James, I've sent you an email asking for... I might have it on here. Hang on a second. There's a real shambles of a show this evening, isn't it? I can only apologise. How do I expand all here? Is that it? Let's have a look, see if it's in one of these. Anyway, these let me explain. These are the guys who are desperate to get Hanson. I've got to wait for him to send me an email because I've lost his phone number because I'm an idiot. Desperate for Hanson to play at their wedding, and they have been bombarding Hanson. One of my favourite pop groups, and I mean that quite sincerely, with videos every single day. I think for like 6 months or something now. They do one every single day. And I'm just going to do this. And Hanson are aware of it. And when I spoke to them, I got the impression that they were kind of up for it, and that something might happen. But I don't know if it's got any further. And it will be a shame. So I've still got their number on my phone. It will be a shame if it didn't happen. So let's have a look here. Oh, Hans. I've got it. Here we go. Let's give this number a call. And his girlfriend, his fiancée, doesn't know anything about it. So if he sounds a bit odd, it's because he's trying not to let her hear what's going on. Let's try this. There we go. This should be it, hopefully.
Hello?
Is that James?
It is, hi.
Hey, James, it's Ian.
How are you?
I totally forgot to phone you, and Eloise just went, is the Hanson guy not coming on? I was like, oh, nuts, yeah, I've completely forgotten.
That's all right, don't worry about it.
Is your girlfriend stroke fiancée in the building with you?
As ever, yeah.
So,
like last time.
So where is she and where are you? Because she doesn't know that this is going on, does she?
No, I don't think we mentioned that last time, actually. I think we kind of skated over the most important point.
Yeah.
That she doesn't know. And in fact, last time, normally she goes to bed at about 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And she decided to stay up and have some quality time with me.
I hate girls.
And it's rubbish.
Yeah.
So I had to instigate an argument with her.
Brilliant.
So that she'd go to bed, and I had to do it again tonight.
Oh, and you've been waiting for ages, and I've just not bothered phoning you.
I know, so I could have had two arguments, and both are your fault, basically.
What was the argument about? So how did you get the argument going tonight?
The first time was the basketball playoffs one when I last spoke to you.
Yeah.
And I don't like basketball, but I said that I really, really want to stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning to watch it.
Yeah, of course.
On a work night, and that caused her to storm off to bed.
Yep.
And tonight, Real Madrid-Barcelona were playing, so I said I'm staying up to watch that.
Yeah.
No real interest in it.
No.
But again, argument, she stormed off to bed.
Fantastic.
So it's quite, this is really starting to
James,
affect our relationship.
it's a dangerous game to play because you could ultimately push her away and then there'll be no wedding.
I know. Well, as long as Hanson sort of turn up and play to me, they could play some sad songs.
Now, we met at the Hanson gig. We went and saw
did.
them, and turns out you're actually quite a nice bloke and not as bonkers as I was expecting you to be. You spoke to Hanson that night, did you?
Oh, I did, yeah. Yeah, that night was after, because you had to run off and do your show, obviously.
I had to come and do this rubbish, yes.
And we waited outside for them with probably about 100 girls. I mean, we were pretty much the only blokes there, weren't we?
We were. And they were, I'll be honest, they were quite hot, the girls there.
There were a few hotties. I mean, you managed to spill your drink down the back of one of their dresses.
I did. This poor girl who was absolutely delightful and very polite. It was very cramped in there, and I poured water all down her back, and she took it in the spirit it was intended. I immediately showed her my wedding ring and said, "This is not a cheap pickup, but thank you." But so you were hanging outside with all the groupies.
We did, and when they came out, it was actually kind of strange because they weren't as hysterical as I thought they would.
Right.
The girls,
Yeah.
they were kind of just calmly waiting, and when they came out, they were all quiet and just waiting to sign autographs. So we shouted at the top of our voice, "Hanson at my wedding" over the top.
Yeah.
And thanks to you when you interviewed them and mentioned it to them, they knew of us, knew of what we were doing.
Well, they were aware of you before I mentioned them.
They were, they were aware, but they, now we know that they were aware because of you, which is great.
Yeah.
So we had a bit of it wasn't really a discussion, it was more shouting over the top of a crowd at each other.
Yeah, yeah.
And Taylor said to us that, they'd be very dangerous at a wedding. Yeah.
What does that mean? What, killers or sexually?
I don't know, it's just intriguing.
Yeah.
I find
at a
it.
wedding. Yeah, I know that.
And it was really good to actually finally speak to them. It's been a bit quiet since then.
Right, you're doing your videos every day, are you still?
We're on this today. In fact, I should say hello to Chris Douch, my partner in crime on this, because he's filming a video right now, listening to the show, commenting over it. So, he's stayed up as well, which is great.
Douchy Doodahs!
There you go. He'll enjoy that.
Lovely.
But yeah, we've been doing this as day 183, so that's now officially 6 months, half a year.
I love it. I genuinely think this is awesome. Yes.
And in fact, one thing we realised the other day is we've always said from the beginning it's going to be 528 days from when we started.
Yeah.
But next year is a leap year, so it's actually 529.
Ooh. And have you heard anything from them since?
We haven't. And the thing is, I kind of understand that because, on your show they did say that they wanted to, what did they say? They wanted to keep us waiting.
Yeah.
They wanted us to sweat it out a little bit.
Yeah.
And, I understand that they've got a busy schedule.
Of course they have. They're Hanson. They're one of the world's biggest pop groups.
They're doing V Festival this weekend.
Are they?
They are. They're back in the UK.
They didn't tell me. I thought we were friends, Hansons.
Well, that's it. You need to get in touch with your friends whilst they're back here in the UK.
Yeah.
And we need to start. I think it would be perfect if they could just sort of say, look, you do this, that and the other, and we'll play your wedding.
Yeah.
Set us some challenges. We'll go off and do anything.
Yeah.
And that's what we need.
Okay, well, listen, I'm going away on Friday, so I can't help on this one. But they're coming back again later in the year, aren't they?
Yeah, November is the real time that we need to...
okay, what are they doing in November? They're doing a little tour again?
They're doing a little tour. They're going, I think it's Manchester, Birmingham, Edinburgh, London, and somewhere else. And me and Douch are going to be going on the tour with them. They're not aware of this.
Brilliant. Oh, there we go. This is good.
But we're going to be following them. We've taken the time off work, and we're going to be driving around. We can't quite afford to go to every show, but we're going to be there outside.
Yeah.
And so that is going to be a real good time. And if maybe then you can try and get them back on the show.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have a go. Have you heard any more from the ugly Hanson?
Mac Hanson? No, we haven't heard much more from him. I told you that he did us a song, obviously.
Yep.
And he's gone. He went a little bit sad. I think like a girl broke up with him or something, and he got a little bit depressed, and he's kind of gone away.
Okay.
So, but I'm sure he'll be back. We've not heard the last of Mac.
And there's a even more important reason you want Hanson to play at your wedding, because if they say no, then Wheatus are going to play at your wedding.
They are going to be playing.
Wheatus have said they're going to play at your wedding, so we can't allow that to happen. Teenage Dirtbag as your first dance?
It is going to be Teenage Dirtbag as the first dance, and that's going to be a hard sell because Jenny is a real big fan of Hanson.
Yeah.
And we always listening to their music, whereas Wheatus, I think the last time we listened to that was probably about 99.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a little bit tricky, but hopefully they will come. I'm fairly optimistic. We're 6 months. We've still got, it's under a year now.
Yeah. think it's going to be good. Listen, it's a pleasure to talk to you. You can keep in touch with the show and let us know if there is any progress.
We will do. Just quickly, and
Yeah,
I
go
just want to mention that people can follow our
Of course they
progress
can, yes.
on hansonatmywedding@tumblr.com, or we've got a Hanson at My Wedding Facebook group as well, so people can follow us on there and see and send us photos of you asking Hanson to play at the wedding as well. That'd be great.
What's the Facebook page? Because I'll put it on my page now.
It's just the group's called Hanson at My Wedding.
Okay, we'll
Should be able to find that.
We will hunt that down and we'll put that. And yeah, if you can get pictures or video of yourself, dear listener, asking Hanson to play at the wedding, then send it to these guys, and it will all prove valuable ammunition. Hey, listen,
we're going to send them. We're going to send them all the photos in a big photo album once we've got 100.
I love it. I genuinely love it. Listen, best of luck. I think this is going to happen.
I hope so.
I'm
Ian.
feeling
I hope
good.
so.
I'm feeling good for you boys. Keep in touch, and if there's any more progress,
do.
let me know.
Yeah. Okay. Ian. See ya.
Cheers,
Speak to you
Willis.
soon.
Yeah, see you later on. Ta-ta. There we go. If you go to my page, facebook.com/Iain Lee Show, I'm going to put the Hanson at My Wedding page up, and they're nice lads. Wouldn't it be awesome if this happened? I think we can make this happen.
£50 off the next time, as long as you go within the next 2 weeks.
Look down the cashier's top.
What? And I quite often go to the cinema to watch the same film again more than once, because if I like a film particularly, it's worth going to lots of times. I went to see the Chronicles of Narnia, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, 13 times in the cinema.
Loser!
And I went to see Harry Potter 6 times. And I went to see Beastly twice. And I went to see The Eagle 3 times.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Me? I hope you're not insinuating that I'm some sort of heterosexual. I've got my cinema tickets in front of me, actually, because I haven't thrown them away. On Monday the 15th of November 2010 at 3:30 in the afternoon, I watched Skyline, which was the most rubbish film I've ever seen in the cinema for many, many years. On Thursday the 20th of January at 10
How
to
sad
4
is
in
that?
the
Don't you think
afternoon,
that's
I
a bit
watched
sad?
127
Hello?
hours, which was quite
Hello?
good.
Hello, John.
Oh God, it's you again, is it?
That's not nice, is it?
Well, no.
Not very friendly, that, is it, Vinny?
Yeah.
Well, who wants to be friendly to Vinny?
Yeah. Rob is quite friendly to me.
The Voyage of the Dawn Treader is worth watching
Who the
millions
hell wants to be
times
friendly with
because-
you? Watching Harry Potter 6 times. How sad is that?
Well, that's because it's got the extremely gorgeous Daniel Radcliffe
Yeah, but
in
it's
it.
still sad. I don't care if you fancy
Yeah,
the geezer.
but he's like dead young in that film.
He's 21 now.
Yeah,
he's 21 now.
Yeah, what
Well,
about when he
yeah.
was first doing it?
I'm talking about the most recent Harry Potter film in the last couple of weeks. And I went to see The Voyage of the Dawn Treader because it's got Scandal Canes in it.
Same way watching the first one, did it?
And apart from being very gorgeous, Scandal Canes is also the great-great-great-grandson of Charles Darwin.
Don't give up, you're gonna see tomorrow that you...
Trev, Ezra, I'll be with you after this, and then it's Polly James at 1 o'clock. Oh, yes. Right, last few minutes of the show, let's go to Ezra. Hello, Ezra.
Hello.
Hello, Ezra. What can I do for you?
Hi, might be a bit late now, but I was calling in for the person that was thinking about going to America.
Never too late. Never too late, Ezra. Every second of this show is a grape that can be squeezed for its beautiful juice.
Great. I was just suggesting Florida because it's got really nice beaches and really nice.
Could you live near beaches, Ezra? Because I like going to the beach. I like going to the beach for a few days, but even on a week-long holiday, by day 4, I'm like, I'm a bit bored of the beach. So to live near a beach, that would be quite exhausting, and you'd have sand everywhere, and there'd be sand in the bed and sand in your house. And would you like that?
Well, I've been on a kind of a holiday where we stayed in a beach house that was near the beach in
beach house near the beach.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of sand in the beds and everything.
Sand in the bed is we went on holiday to Dorset a couple of weeks ago, right? And we spent a couple of sort of afternoons on the beach with my little boy. And then we came home, and then the next day I was in my bed, and I was going, there's sand in my bed. How is there sand in my bed in London when I was in Dorset? Sand gets everywhere, Ezra. You cannot live by the sand. It's just not humanly possible.
Yeah, it gets all in your pockets and everything.
Sand in your pockets, sand in your shoes, in your socks. I don't like having dirty feet. I hate being barefoot on the beach. It makes me very, very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it gets between your toes.
Totally, man. It's awesome. Well, but Ezra, it's a good... Have you been anywhere else in the States?
No, not really, no.
Okay, well, maybe you will. Excellent suggestion, Ezra. Thank you for that.
Cool.
Ta-ta. Let's go to Trev. Yes, Trev.
Why is... Hi, Ian. Thanks for having me on and all that.
You're welcome.
Why is your...
And he's gone. Oh, no!
Bless him.
Eloise, we've hardly spoken to you tonight. It's been... Sorry, my head's been all over the place. It's not... Please don't think I'm trying to push you out.
No, it's fine. My computers have not been working very well, so I've been a bit busy.
It's been a strange... Bless you. We were supposed to phone up Tom at 2:30, and at 2:45 you went, oh, my God, I forgot to phone him! And then at 20 past, is the handsome guy not coming on? No, I forgot to phone him! It's been a right royal shambles. Let's go to line 1 and see what line 1... you're going to work. Yes, line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
All right.
Who do you want?
Not much, eh?
Well, I want to go home in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
You're the one that did the phoning, so I would assume that you'd be the one that had the thing to say.
Well, I don't know. I just want to see how you're doing. Huh?
You don't care how I'm doing.
Oh, do it a little bit.
You don't. Even a little bit, you don't.
Maybe a little bit.
No, you don't.
Okay. Up yours.
Up yours. Let's go to line... That was a good call. I like that. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, I'll try to suggest Nevada.
Why are you on speakerphone all of a sudden?
I've got this new phone in it.
Yeah, but it's rubbish, isn't it?
No, it's pretty good.
It's pretty crap now.
No, I'm on a... Well, I'm not on speakerphone, I'm on hands-free.
Have you got like a little thing in your ear?
Yeah.
I heard you like a little thing in your ear.
Actually, my ear hurts now because I've been using it so many times.
Okay, what, phoning up like Babe Station?
Yeah.
It costs more. It costs more on the phone.
Can you do video messages on Absolute Radio?
Can you do video messages on Absolute Radio? What does that
mean?
mean?
Yeah, 3G.
What, to me?
Yeah.
Why? What do you want to send? Are you looking at pictures of Fergie again?
You can send emails of them.
All right then. I'll try and send some emails.
Do you want to talk to line 1, Vinny? I've got no idea who it is. Go on.
Yeah, can I speak to line 1, please?
Line
Why
one...
do you live?
Good question. Why do you live, Vinny?
I don't know. It just happened.
Avada-kedavra!
Oh, it's that Voldemort guy again.
Oh, okay. Line 3, you're through to Vinny.
Hello? Is Mike there?
Who?
Is Mike there?
No. Who's Mike?
I'm talking off over you right now. Take the fucking hand off.
I think you got the wrong number, mate.
Line 4, you're through to... hang on. Line 4, you're through to Vinny.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh.
Yeah? Can you switch your radio?
Hello.
Can you switch your radio off?
Can I switch my radio off? No, I can't.
Why not?
Just because my fingers have been chopped off. I ain't got fingers.
So how did you dial this number?
I used my mind.
Okay.
Line, hang on, I've pressed the wrong button here. Hang on a second. Let's go to line 3. You're through to Vinny.
Globule, boing, globule, ridicule, molecule, vestibule, globule, boing, 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 treacle pudding, globule, boing, globule.
Yes. Can I switch to line 10? Line 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.